Did you see that Shannon Sharpe put out a tweet saying that he would rather pay $20 for every gallon of gas than have Donald Trump be president again? Now, Shannon Sharpe, fantastic tight end. I think that in general, talented guy in the world of sports media. Awful, disastrous argument here. It's easy, and I try to think about this all the time now that I'm a rich guy. It's easy when you're a rich guy to forget about what normal, everyday people who are trying to make sure that they can handle their family lives have to go through when gas prices skyrocket. And look, it wasn't very long ago that I was sitting around like, oh man, am I ever going to make enough money to take care of my family in sports media? As recently as 11, 12 years ago, right before I started Outkick, I was unsure. I was making $40,000 a year doing a local radio show when I lost my job at Fan House. I had 2 young kids. I was terrified about whether I was going to be able to take care of those kids. And I had to make a decision about what made sense going forward. I started Outkick in the summer of 2011. And over the last decade plus, I've worked harder than ever before, probably harder than anybody else in media, period. Certainly anybody else in sports media. And as a result, I now am taken care of, my family's taken care of for generations into the future. That's the truth. But it is crazy to me that anyone would argue in favor of $20 gas over any presidential candidate. Whether you're a Democrat, Republican, or an independent, $20 gas, if it ever actually occurred, would destroy this nation's economy, and it would destroy the economies all over the world. I would rather have any president than $20 gas. I'd rather have a Democrat. I'd rather have a Republican. I'd rather have an independent. So this anti-Donald Trump rhetoric breaks the brains of many different people out there, where they're willing to embrace wildly hyperbolic and awful for the country results just so they can get their points in as it pertains to something like this. It is illogical. It is nonsensical. It is absolutely crazy to make an argument in favor of $20 gas over any American presidential candidate, period.